Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, XRP, it didn't quite get to our technical target just there, did it? Look at that, ran a little bit shy of that. Look at that. What was it, about % or something? Roughly 0.5%. Wow. So that was a technical target because you broke out this horizontal. Look at that, that symmetrical triangle. You've broken out just there, and you ran a little bit shy of it. You ran into a key level resistance just there. I think it was around about the 1.272, wasn't it, that we were targeting as a key level resistance. Boom, look at that, 1272. So it did meet the 1272, not quite to the 1414. So that, I think, is the end of this sort of push up right now for XRP. And potentially what we've got here is some kind of one. It's a big push. Right now we're going through this wave 2 correction, okay, in my opinion. It's potentially some kind of ABC zigzag over the next couple of days, bottom out down here somewhere, and from that we start to come back up the stairs in a big third wave. Now if we do start to see that, that's quite impulsive and bullish price action for XRP. So like I said to you, at the moment, what's happening here, you're sort of consolidating in this range, and obviously there's no guarantees, but if you do start to see XRP fall any deeper than this low, I think, you know, this is all still corrective, and you're going to start to come down and lose that. And the key level support will be the purple line, the 702 fib on a macro time frame, around about 024.5, okay, for XRP. But one thing that we could say here, okay, if we're looking for this correction to come in, you're going to get some kind of ABC leg like this coming back down here. If this happens, okay, and you hold this retracement to this low, and you start to come up and you break this high just here, that's extremely bullish price action from XRP going forward, okay, and it could signify, okay, that was your bottom right now with that large macro ABC correction, okay. So at the minute, major level resistance, major level support there for XRP, okay, and I will show you all these levels. So we're caught, like I said to you, we're caught in some kind of range at the moment, aren't we? You know, we've not necessarily made a higher at the moment, which is quite worrisome because you've got a high there, you know, you've come down, you made a lower low, and you're still making a lower low there, lower high, sorry. So on the macro time frame, on the grand scheme of things, you're sort of still in this downtrend here. If XRP comes down and loses this low, like I said to you, this is just some kind of consolidation before continuation. So this is a really strong level of support. If you do start to see XRP come down below that, then I do think you are coming down. You're in a minimal target as well to the downside, and this was not your low, basically. This was not the end of the correction. But there is a chance that it is, okay, there is a very slim chance that it is the correction over just there at that point, okay. And what we do need to see is obviously this impulsive move, which I can count 5 waves in here, okay. Look, you can see, look, you've got your 1, you've got your 2, you've got your 3. This is some kind of running flat 4 correction, A, B, C, D, E correction, okay. And you can see, boom, that's your 4 correction that pretty much ended there, and then you got your 5, okay. So that's the final 5th wave, and right now you can see that potentially you're coming in this large ABC correction here. Now this ABC correction will look something like this, okay, potentially like this, and if it does, you know, and holds that low, this could be quite impulsive going forward, because what you would expect to see after that is some kind of big monster third wave that comes up to give you the power to break that high, and most importantly that high. Because like I said to you, if you start to break this high, you know, basically you've come down, you've had your capitulation, you're coiling up, you're looking for the reverse in the trend. And like I said to you, the trend is your friend until the end. Break the trend, make a new friend, and that might be the third wave here at this point after we're putting this potential ABC correction down here, okay. This might be the power that was needed to take us back up to that 20-week EMA right there, okay. So we'll keep an eye on this. I think at the minute you are just kind of range bound here, and XRP can obviously go in any direction, and this is why we trade accordingly. So we will try and find little trades in and out of here in all this chop for you, okay. So right, what's XRP doing at the moment? Well, in my opinion, this low has to hold here for this leg to be in. Let me show you what I'm talking about right now for XRP, okay. So in my opinion, I think that what you've got here is potential 5 waves down like this, look. So like I said to you, the market moves in 5 waves, okay, and you can see a potential 5 waves down there. You got your 1, you got your 2, you got your 3, you got your 4, and you got your 5. So that is potentially the end of the A leg right there. But what we do need to see to validate that is this low here. We need to see that hold. You can see we're coming back down to it at the moment. So that is a key low just there that we do need to see held for XRP, just there, to say, okay, sorry, just there, to say, okay, well, this low's in, basically, and we're starting to retrace in this B leg, okay. So if this is a low just there for XRP, and right now we don't lose it, okay, we could lose it obviously, but if we don't lose it and we start to come back up here, you could be looking at some kind of B leg like this, okay, because this is what I'm anticipating. This is a potential ABC correction. This is your A leg, you're looking at some kind of B leg, and then potential C leg, which is an ABC zigzag correction, which is normal. You know, it doesn't feel normal and it feels horrible, but all you're doing at this point is you're breaking out and you're retracing to this low. If you can hold that low and start to come back up the stairs and break that high, what you're going to start doing here is confirm that this is a bottom. you're making a high, you're making a low. At this point, you're trying to reverse the trend. You come up and break that. You know, in that big third wave we're expecting, you're going to break the high and you're going to make a higher high, and at that point you're going to start to come back and make a higher low, and this is what we're looking for: high highs, high lows. Okay, and if we can start to do that, we're going to take out key resistances above and get a full-on retracement to the upside. So I'm looking for, obviously, this level needs to hold at 03196. You know, it could start to lose it as I'm recording it, but wherever this starts to come down, okay, we're looking for 5 waves down for the A leg. Wherever this starts to come down, you will start to see the bottom, and you will start to see the retracement process of wave B coming back up to that high just there. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is all guesswork. You know, I'm looking for confirmation of this being the bottom. Potentially it is right there on that A leg. So what we're looking for is retracement off this low to this high. So I'm going to show you your key levels of resistance, and as I've taught you before, you know, XRP loves the 702 fib just there, 03317. So in my opinion, if you do start to see XRP come up now, and there is a chance as well that the ABC correction is in here. This is a second leg done. There is obviously that chance, and to confirm that, you know, XRP has to come up and break the 1 fib, because if you do, this is your low, this is your ABC in here, this is your wave 2 correction done, and you're going to start to come back up, and when you break the 1 fib, you're going to be looking at these targets moving forward. But this is, in my opinion, this is some kind of big monster third wave which will come, and the third wave is always the most powerfulest, so we can measure that. This is all thought experiment, okay? There's absolutely zero guarantees. This is trading, you know, and I want to teach you how to read the chart yourself, because, like I've said to you so many times, you know, price action changes constantly, and so does targets and support and resistance, and, you know, I can't always keep making videos every hour, okay? I can kind of have a little forecast and envision what's going to happen, but, you know, it's up to you to come to your charts, read the charts, and open trades and close trades and go short, go long, and set stop losses and things like that. I can only give you as much guidance as I can, okay? So this is why I try and teach you to read the chart. So that's your low, that's your impulsive move, and right now we're looking at a corrective move. So if this ABC is in here, fantastic, start to come back up, break the 1 fib, you're out of there, okay? But I don't necessarily envision it, because I think that this is such a quite a strong impulsive move. We do need to see quite a long corrective move back down to that. So I'm anticipating that potentially that's your low, you're going to come in a B leg, and then you're going to have a C leg dump. Everyone's going to get really fearful, but as long as we hold this low, it's going to be really good, because at that point we're going to start to come back upstairs and melt faces here for XRP, and you're pushing up really, really impulsive, okay? And it means that that was your low if you start to see that high broken, and especially that high there as well for XRP, okay? So we'll keep an eye on this. Right, so just here, the 702 fib is always a major level of resistance where XRP likes to retrace to. So if you do start to break out here and come up, that would be a really strong area for me to go short, okay, with a really tight stop loss, obviously, potentially the 1 fib up there, because obviously if you start to come up, you're invalidating this short opportunity that potentially is in front of you, because at that point I think you're going to have another C leg dump, and you're going to come down and move down quite impulsively here for XRP, okay? But that would be perfectly normal and perfectly healthy if it does that, and it holds that retracement, because at that point you're bullish, corrective, bullish. Do you understand? So we'll keep an eye on that. I hope it plays out like this, but we need to see the confirmation, okay? So that's a key high right now, and this here is key support. Lose that, you're going to go down to the 702 fib, which I've shown you, which is that purple line just there, okay? And that would be a macro support target, which in my opinion would be an absolute bottom there, and a fantastic entry point if it did actually come. So I wish I could conclusively say to you, you know, XRP is going to do this, or it's obviously going to do that. I can't. It's support and resistance. This is why I teach you and show you all your support targets and your resistance targets, and come to your charts and draw them in for yourself. So let's say, for example, the A leg's done, okay, and we're looking at some kind of B leg retracement over the next day or so up to this high, and we get rejected on a 702 fib. Like I said to you, fantastic area to go short at that point. We're a really tight stop loss of the 1 fib. At that point, you could start to ride it all the way back down, and if you come down and sweep that, then it looks as though you're putting an ABC correction here, and from that point I'll be able to drop the fibs on and show you exactly where I think XRP will go. For example, let's have a guesstimate here where we're going to go to. So if we look at the 702 as a retracement, and we start to come down and we create an impulsive move to the downside, your minimal target will be 03107, and that could actually be your ABC correction done at that point, okay, off a 702 fib. Impulsive move to the downside, ABC correction in, and at that point you're going to start to come back up. And I can tell you, your minimal target for XRP off that low, if this is the start of a new uptrend here, you're going to be looking at 035, you know, and from that low down there, you could be looking at a beautiful long opportunity. Obviously, close your short down there. Obviously, on always take P, always TP. Don't stay in your short. That's what I'm trying to say to you. At that point, you break bullish, you break that high. You're looking at a minimal 14% long op. But this will be a wave 3, okay? And in my opinion, if we measure this wave 1, and it is, you know, it's not confirmed yet that this is bullish, but it's looking pretty tasty. From there to there, you could say that's a 17% wave 1, okay, and always the minimal wavelength of wave 3 is always usually the longest. It's never the shortest, so it's going to be at a minimal 17%, isn't it? So you could say, okay, well, let's take a look at 17% where it is on the fibs. 17% is your 2 fib, which is always a really strong, powerful third wave target for me, with overextension of 2.272 and the 2414. And you could say, okay, well, that's what pushes up there to that 40 cents in this big third wave that's coming. Now, if you do start to see XRP do that, you know, by the end of the month or towards the end, start of July, wow, you know, the correction could be in right here, you know, and you've got your end of the correction down there, and you're looking to come up and break bullish at that point, okay, for XRP. So I'll try and dive in as much as I can for you and show you all the ins and outs of these trading, okay. But most importantly, that has to hold. Break that. Wow. Okay, hope you enjoyed that little update, and thank you for your kind words and feedback on the videos. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.